been a while since I played Classic Elf Swarm, and I wanted to give it a shot today. When I put in Tellian, I decided, you know what? She shuffles a card back and she plays the top deploy. We don't always know what it is in Elves. You could play around that specifically in other decks like the Ivo decks, but here it's randomized. I have a lot of good deploy effects, so I don't always care, and I figured, why don't we just double down and put Decoy in the deck? This is something I haven't seen. I'm not saying it's something that hasn't been done, but I wanted to see how these both play together. And one of the issues that I find with Elves is getting the consistency down. It's hard to find a lot of tools to draw your cards and whatnot. I have a few with Oniromancy and Aesnillen and Maxi to help sort things out, but, you know, Simlas really does help that. And what's better than one Simlas? Well, two. So we could play him in round one. We could take Decoy, and even if we get a crappy one, like a Vria Dragoon or, you know, a Trickster, which can sometimes actually be good, it puts him back in the deck so we can play a couple more specials later. And I have a few different pairs of specials that we love to play in Elves, right? Bountiful Harvest, create and play a Bronze Elf Scoia'tael unit, depending on the position of the chosen unit, boost the leftmost, random, or rightmost unit in your hand by 2. So we're getting, you know, a solid swing for 5 provision, right? Then we have another one being the backup plan, which is going to play into that whole damage thing I'm doing anyways. So we have damage off the Waylays, we've got damage off the Elven Swordmaster, we got damage off the Trickster, and this just keeps piling and piling when we play more Elves. So, you know, a little bit more chip damage. We go and we take an Elf that we don't have in our deck. I have some good ones that are not in our starting deck. So if you look here, I saved some of the best ones for this, right? I've got, look, half Elf Hunters are great to roll off that. We got the Archers, great to roll off that. You know, there's quite a few things. So we can use what we got to use when we got to use it and make the best out of the situation. So double Simlas is just fun, okay? If it's not Simlas, we could do something else. We could like put Aesnillen back because she's going to come out of the deck anyways, and then play something so we don't lose points. You know, we could put Vernostio back after she's done her deploy and try to do it again. So a lot of really interesting stuff. Put Yavin back, go for a double Yavin, double Isengrim, you know. Use your imagination, right? I've got Tall Punish here. We've got Engine Punish here. We've got Engine Punish within our damage package. I've got points through, obviously, Tempo when we do the Simlas play or the Tellian play. And then we got points through just accumulation and the engines here being the Vernosiel's Commando. So all in all, the deck feels great. We've got points, control, we've got tempo, we've got consistency. It's all coming together, right? And that's what I think really makes a good deck. This feels like one of the better, stronger Scoia'tael decks that I've played in the last little while. So if you're looking to climb, this could be something that, you know, is actually serious. If you don't like Decoy, you don't like the examples of Decoy that you saw in the gameplay today, that's fine. I think I want to keep Decoy, but you can go and you can play anything really that you want. Ciaran's a good tech here as well. You get a lock, you know, you can do what you got to do. Now, in order for the commandos to work properly, we can only be controlling elves, so everything in the deck is an elf. It's not built around the one card, but it's obviously taking that in consideration. I tried to build it around not only these cards, but these cards, right? So we have a lot of cards that benefit from that. Actually, the bottom 6 really do benefit from that. And technically, this does too, and this does too. Like, they're all dependent on each other. So, you know, Maxi's the only human that makes the cut. And you play her when you need to, not when you want to, right? So if we can wait a little bit longer to play her, that's more than fine. Take her on a pass round, take her at the end of a round. Just don't take her at the beginning of the round after you play one of these. It's not going to work. So that's pretty much it. And fairly simple to play. If you played Elves before, you kind of understand what I'm doing. Just make sure you're not missing counters on this. Just make sure that you're not breaking this for yourself. You know, just make sure that you're making as educated as possible guesses on your decoy. Save your heat wave for something that's important. And if you've got a good board contrast and they start getting out engines and you know in a long round those engines are going to take you down, you take that Vernosiel. Don't hesitate, man. Okay? Sometimes it's not worth waiting for a couple extra tokens. You take her. You take that offensive push. You just get it done. you'll see an example of when that works in today's gameplay. So that's pretty much it, man. Stratagem goes in hand with the Feign Death. We can go single turn proc. It's beautiful. But yeah, let's get into the gameplay, and I'll see you soon in the next one. All right, we got Reckless Flurry coming up here first. Let's see what's going on, man. Okay, this goes back. For once, I don't mind Waylays in hand because the whole deck doesn't revolve around it, but I do want to have a Simlas target here, so Bountiful's going to go back. Tell me you're Renfree without telling me you're Renfree. It could be Shoop too. Probably more likely Shoop. Wow, that's actually a pretty decent roll. So they get 4 points out of that.
I'll do so sword in hand.
And then I gotta set up my engine here. I want to get this started. Okay, yeah. I'm leaning more towards the Shoop stuff. It's a little slow tempo, but I kind of have to play it. We can get these down, which would be nice. Or not. We might as well get that started. If they don't play a unit here, we might consider actually double infusing her. Because if they throw the whole deck in the garbage, okay, they know. I don't have a heat wave on me, so... I could do 20 and 2. Yeah. That's alright with me. Then we just take whatever.
Onward, Fryhead! We will take back what was stolen.
We get the Thin go next. I have a strong round 3, right? The only thing I don't want to have to deal with is Shoop Resilience, but it's probably just something we gotta do. So both of these could be for Simlas. It's important that we pull Oniro and Simlas organically. Probably just the one waylay. Yeah. So the plus side here is that I have a lot of engine stuff, you know? So if they're more points land, the long round 3 should be good. I just worry that they have a ton of control too, you know? Okay, it's not terrible. She has to go back. So Simlast for the Bountifuls. And then I just decoy him and maybe get Isengrim. It's not ideal, man. I think we have to go like this. Split it up so they can't kill it right away. And then we just play these. Go crazy with it. They're going to go for a destroy scenario, though. If they hit destroy scenario, both leaders, I'm in trouble. I don't believe in red haze. Muzzle. Let's try to get some points here, man.
Let us sing the song of steel.
That could be my decoy as well. Compass into Bakusha into this.
You broke my heart. You shall never find peace. Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand.
3 turns of rain's not terrible. It could be worse. I'm not swarming too wide on that row anyways.
Only one with no Qcento would trust the word of a dwarf.
We probably sink damage. Each on the row. Each in hand. The thing is, I can't really play it. I have to play it here. This is actually not looking really bad. It's looking decent.
Dogs that bark seldom bite.
We get a free Deadeye off this for sure.
But there is no escape.
Curse of racists.
Two, 4, 5, 6. I have Heat Wave. Oh, they go like that. Huh. That's kind of funny how we flipped it on him. I gotta keep my stuff alive so I can use my order. And then we get back the Kraken at the end of the game. Yeah, we're good. I'm pretty sure we just go for her on the ranged.
We shall stolen from us.
18. Jeez.
Time for you to die, dwarf. You were not the ones to start this war.
That's nutty. Alright, we got Nilfgaard Imposter coming up here next. It's not bad, actually. We keep a Purify. We put this back. We keep these. We play status against status. It's going to be great. I just feel like I need to go a bit deeper and look for Oniro. Maybe this goes away because it plays into Tall, but then if they play their punish early, that's good for me. Maybe the Purify goes away until they play Scenario. If I start off with this and it gets locked, it's not the end of the world. It's this I'm most concerned about. Because this is going to chip things down and help us kill anything. I should probably get in the habit of stacking the row a bit more for this, just in case, but... We'll play the rest of the stuff on melee and then it should be alright. That's a cool way to shut it down. There's nothing I can do about it. Is it damage a unit? I guess they'll snag their own card and it'll turn my engine back on. They probably won't. It's an enemy unit, so I have no choice.
May your sword and arm be one.
That's pretty good for me.
A superb specimen, truly.
I'm just looking at how much bronze I can get away with playing here. So next turn, if I take Dragoon offensively, I can kill the Dame if they can't give status.
Enough. Let us finish this.
So Emir, Joachim, Roderick, all to win on even against a deck that doesn't even go tall for later. I guess they're just like, let me take that. Sure, because they got that. Well, I'm gonna lose this round.
I shall not fail. Humans to the sea!
I think it's alright. They probably try to push in with ball, and my best bet's defending. So we get Feign Death. That's good. I feel like they're going to push, which is why Maxi doesn't really feel that appealing here. Because I don't want to turn off scenario, right?
A taste of miracle, is it?
Fun stuff. I could hit it with full leader.
We were not the ones to start this war.
Otherwise it gets 20 points and I have no heat wave, right?
Let's make the Navy proud.
It's gonna be a nightmare.
Feeling a bit peckish?
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
A short round through Simlas and Telian is really good. It's just about getting to that point, you know?
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
Just look at my shade.
We had to go for the decoy, and I'm lucky I got rewarded for it too. Front row.
I'll feed you to the crows!
Might as well try to get rid of a poison, and I can flip things if they get bad. It's just that they coup Simlas here, and they have a bunch of jousts or something that's terrible. So I have to flip them quick. I don't think their version has Usurper. If it does, it doesn't have Vincent. It's one of the two that's gone. They might have actually cut a couple golds to put these in.
A shame I have
That's annoying. So right away my engine doesn't work. See.
Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand.
Let's leave it for now. They get card advantage on a pass.
Please, no blows. My apologies, I only served it.
Nice. I don't think we can get 2-0 now. Well,
Excellent. I hoped for cheese.
okay. I guess we just go for the damage again. Nice.
Time to die.
Like, I'm getting so lucky with these hits, man. And we have 3 statuses. So we're ahead now. I gotta have to play... I guess I can just play Eisengram first.
Live the Emperor.
They rip leader and then play what? Coup, I guess. Now it's just about who top decks better. I've got a couple things though, you know? I guess that's the move. We go wide. And then we just go for, yeah. It has to be like this.
No bloodshed. Got that?
I'm so tired.
If that gets locked, I'm screwed. If they can't lock that, I win.
These I invade.
They already spent the second
These
coup.
I sign a treaty with.
Your men will avenge us, Dwan.
We just can't use this order. It's fine.
Feel the soul of steel.
The bleed doesn't work. Usurper's not enough. They can't afford Usurper anyways. Provision-wise.
Down with it. Yes, that's the right shout.
That was a tough one. Okay, we got Stockpile coming up here next. This goes back. We could do Simlast Decoy in round 1, which is great. So we'll put back all the specials here. Hopefully it's not anything similar to the Ale one I put out. Because if they had like a big boosty carryover siege, that would be terrible.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Dragoon's time to shine. I guess this works too. Such a hard counter. You could tell dude's mad. He's reading it. What do you mean my Kira Ballista can't be unranged? You know what'd be crazy? Is if I pulled another one. We're not gonna do that though.
You are no lunet of mine.
Should I do the waylay first? Yeah, because they're not like that great, you know what I mean? It's more just for the thin, and then when we decoy them, we can get better stuff later. Alright, let's get these started though. These are like a must. 1 and 2 and then decoy. Sheesh. They're not making it easy for me though. Should I just heatwave that? Kind of messes up my whole waiting for the Simlast thing, you know? It slows these down, but they aren't expecting decoy. No one decoys. I don't think I've ever seen decoy into Simlast. In Elves. I mean, I'm sure it's been done, but... I know one of you guys is gonna comment, I do that all the time. Okay. Bro, the way that they're playing into Simlast, though, tells me they've seen this one before.
Swords I smile at, weapons love
Connection
to
lost.
scorn.
So far, it's AA and Natalis, and they have Stockpile, and they're doing a little bit of this and that. Bombardment, that's culture right there.
Blood of arse. Don't dare think you can escape.
Should I be petty? 1 and 2 ties? Yeah, I'll be petty. Hopefully no boiling. Can I do anything about that? I think it's actually worth it. Denying a leader charge is like denying a bunch of points, right?
Stolen.
Yeah, we could pretty much play the whole hand down, too. I could decoy the one they've been chipping at if they don't, you know? You know what'd be cool is if I decoy her. And then she just comes out anyways. Someone's mad. Crank, crank.
The city is ravaged by rot.
We beat Siege in a short round, so I don't mind. Keep going. Nothing. The problem is the cooldown's reset. So I can't actually go. Right? They get the points off that. So it's not really the short round that I was hoping for, more than likely, but I think we actually got a lot out. So both Caraballistas, one of the Reinforceds, the Pride, the Henselt, and first AA. I don't think I need this anymore. And then, honestly, I don't think I need a Purify either. Hopefully they play in. I feel like that would be, like, optimal for me. On the plus side, I could start off my engine first. And then try to play this stuff when they do play in. That's really good. I guess I pull for that. My top decoy, though, is this. Or not decoy, but my top Tulane. Deploy, not decoy. Yeah, unless I put this back and then get that. It's, yeah, that's fine.
They approach.
Is that how it's gonna go? This guy's internet's killing me. I think they missed siege. If you didn't open with it, I was questioning things, you know? Let's see if we can kill this. Soon. I might have to take Vernociel offensively soon. Before they get the whole thing set up. Make the bombardment sad. 4, 5, 6. We'll do 12 damage. 12 damage removes 3 of them. And we just kind of maintain. Yeah, I think that's the move. That messes things up, though.
I pass on every 10th round.
We try. Nice! Every single one that could hit exactly where we needed it to hit. And the board looks beautiful. I was gonna take her back and do it again. Yeah, he didn't listen. It's not his internet. He actually forfeited. So he just wiped it down, bro. Alright, we got Toussaintois Hospitality coming up here next. So I put these back. I get them. I don't necessarily want to rock double commando because they're going to be boosting me. Going first is not nice here. Let's go for the damage stuff as much as we can.
Weapons laugh to scorn.
This is elven
I'm the
land
real Scoia'tael, trust me.
upon which your kind
Damaging that helps me because then you can't go too tall on it, right? Here, let's do this now because I don't want to waste damage on something.
Till then, don't
We could just
budge.
infuse the next stuff that they play. Something that's taller. Okay, here. Yo, this is actually amazing. Don't forget this card exists, yeah? Hard counter a 9 provision card in like 1 second. I'm starting to think elves are almost meta right now. It's my 4th game playing and it's been pretty chill. Like we're winning the round off bronze cards.
We will take back what was stolen.
So it's important to know that that's your intention here. If it gets too tall, I might do something crazy. Nothing's boosted in my hand. They don't need to know that.
I see a victory for you.
I just wanted them to be even. I shouldn't have done that. I should have hit this one. Yeah, let's leave it like this for now. I can't let them have it for free. I could Simlas here.
At your age, at 2 centuries, you behave like you were barely one. Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand.
And then I'll decoy after. Maybe I just pass though. Throw by 30 points. That would have been so nice. So we know their top deck's going to be good, but I don't go tall by nature, so I'm thinking about just going for an aggro push here. We got some thinning done too. Okay, we don't need Purify. I don't necessarily want a hand buff either. Let's go for damage.
Let it work, one. You stand no chance.
Once they get something super boosted, I might just decoy whatever they get boosted and bring out something that's whatever. Because if they're doing the whole rain farm thing, that's going to be a problem. Yeah. They get payoff like as soon as they play in, so the next card they're gonna get's gonna be like a boost and then a boost and then a boost. So it sucks it has to be him.
Gentlemen, onward! Follow me!
Bow before Nilfgaard's rightful empress.
Let's put him back.
Leave no trace we were ever here.
That could be a thing too. I get Siri later for a tactic. Alright, I might have to actually just go... Let's see. So they can go for a reset soon.
You're dead already.
Something like that. Something like that. I might just full leader Verno and try to pass with 2 and see how much we can get. Keep in mind, these are also tactics. If I Siri into a backup plan, I'm pretty sure it will kill the Siri.
Do not assume you can order me around. If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
I'm not afraid. Let's pass on that, though.
Those strengths against him, that's the trick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to sit there. I think that's enough. No Beauclair for round 3. If they go with Vilg, it probably isn't enough to win the round. They have nothing over 10 to punish. I guess they can Geralt this or something, or Leo, but it's all like fairly low. Bring out like a 4 or 5. Nice. Actually go from card down to being card up. Look at this. And they tried to save that for round 3. Imagine. That was 1 point away from being terrifying for you. Well, we would have won, but, you know. Now we just respond to what they do, right? I go this first, this, and then... Got these, I've got Siri. Oh, okay. It's one of those. That was a sick bleed. It's crazy how many sabotaging plays we had to make on our own side to actually get out of that. You know how bad it felt when I saw Yavin come on the board just playing for 4 points? The Decoy helps. The Tellian helps. You could fix stuff like that, you know, if you get in trouble. We're lucky we had the Decoy. I think a Decoy actually just won the game. So this puts us at like 2460. We're climbing.